Alright everyone, welcome back to another Ark Survival Ascended video. As always, I'm Captain Beefy. This is the Game Vault, and our time here on Scorched Earth is at an end for now. We will be back later. I did find a female thorny dragon, as you can see, when we were out running around doing some drops and all that, but we're heading back to the island. So let's cue the music and get to it.
Captain Beefy, OG nightmare, can't get near him, it ain't fair. Better mind your six, so you're gonna get popped. Incoming headshot, boom, you're dry.
Alright, so we're back, man, and things are going well. Cooking up a whole bunch of that stuff. Yeah, so we're back. And let's check things out real quick here. I had the server off most of the time we were gone, so that's okay. But yeah, this guy's got a lot of good stuff on him. And these guys are making a lot of poo. And this guy, we should put all of this on him. Yeah, let's do that real quick. Fertilizer. Good. He can distribute to all of our plots out here. These things should be in good shape, right? Yep, 46. 33. Yeah, he's pulling off all the good stuff. So let's check him to see what our levels are. And yeah, wow. A lot of flowers, a lot of good stuff. We brought some stuff back from the other server, which is good. We brought some new creatures back. Got our Thyla, for instance, bred one up. And we're going to get back to work here on basically trying to, you know, do some improvements and stuff like that. We'll talk about it in a little bit. Just kind of get my bearings again. That guy's got a ton of eggs. So, there's some stuff I want to build. And I think we build it in here, if I'm not mistaken. It's under B+. Yeah, it's this thing right here. So I'm going to need polymer, and I'm going to need electronics for it. I should have brought polymer back with me. I guess I didn't. Let's go ahead and put the breeders up. I think this is the breeder box, right? Yeah. So we've got a horse and a horse. That guy, this guy, this guy. A third horse. And then we had one more thorny dragon. We just forgot to name that one. That was the last one we captured before we left. There we go. And accept it. And away you go. The rest of this is good, I think. We'll put you and you in here. And the gasoline we're just going to stick in here for now. Got a decent amount of gas. Oh, you know what? Well, yeah, we don't need that for the dung beetles, right? We can throw out some more dung beetles then. Yeah, let's do that real quick. I thought I was going to use the SES terminal, but I forgot we weren't using that. We were just doing them right here. So I'll go ahead and toss out two more. And this one here. Bingo. Yeah? No? Okay. We'll secure them. And we'll set them to wander. And so begins their job here, making lots of fertilizer. This guy's a little overburdened with it, but that's fine. We can add more of these if we need to later on. Okay. Now, back to it. So I wanted some polymer And I want some... What's the other thing we needed to make that? We got the metal. Electronics. Alright, let's go ahead and take off whatever we can there. This is definitely getting moved. And we will make some electronics. And some polymer. So first off, let's do 500 of each. Composites. There we go. Can I pull for that? I guess I can. Are we that short on cementing paste? That's not good. Try and pull for 500 of that. There we go. I think our theory is in pretty good shape to get us some extra berries and stuff. Yeah, we're gonna need some meat. Which he has a little bit of. Go ahead and pop him off real quick. And it's just going to take a few minutes to get ourselves adjusted and back in order here. I'll let those things go at it. This here. Yeah, we're making the cementing paste. I want to get Shredder out, and we're going to take him around the island here a little bit. We'll do a little meat run. Oh yeah, look at all this he's got. I forgot about all that. Let's, we're going to have to make some absorbent substrate. Oh man, it's going to be a good day. Okay. A lot of tide, plenty of meat. We'll be able to fill up our little feeding trough with meat once again. Don't bleed me out. Come on. That was an accident. Okay. Come here, little one. I know it hurts. Alright. Nice big juicy Brano over here. Try and bleed these guys out real quick. Oh, he's low level. How about this one? Any better? A little bit, not much. Alright, now we got pissed off Stegos. Try and take care of these guys real quick. Gonna get dismounted again. One down. Two down, good. Thought there was a third in there, but maybe it got away. Alright. Yeah, Thyla on this island is fantastic, man. It's just a Metasaurus. You can grab everything and anything that's out there. Reduce it to hide. A little bit of chitin, or not chitin, but keratin, and then of course plenty of meat. Lots and lots of meat. Nice thing is it doesn't accidentally pick up berries or wood or anything else while it's doing that. It's just purely focused on what it wants. There we go. Accidentally hit the baby trike, but that's okay. That was a 140. This guy won't take long. There we go. You're done. You'll be done here in a bite or two. Yeah, leaving everything out is fun. That big trike. Come on. There you go, little one. Alright, so. Head right to the top here. This guy's going to be equally fun on Carno Island. It's going to be absolutely devastating in some of these caves, too. Like there's a cave on Carno Island, I would take him in. But I would wait until I get a better... I think a better saddle's going to be necessary for that. And even Pteranodons can't get away. See, we're cleaned out. Look at that. We have almost 4,000 hide from that. Over 2,400 meat. Some prime meat, you know. Lots of good stuff. Well, let's get you two over here. So, great way to clean off the island. Get some good food. Get some good meat. Go ahead and touch the stick. Can we? Definitely going to have to move that. Okay. Slap that in there. The rest is going in here. Take that gnat and the whip. Put you up. Does this need Titan boa? I think it does. Yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. And we'll need some Sarco sails too, which is cool. Alright. So I'm thinking everything's done in here, or at least enough of it. No? Take that, put it in here. We'll get that done. Now there's also a, I think it's called the hatchery. Let's see what's involved in that. I can't make it. But you can. We got 5 dino eggs. Try it again. Yeah, I pulled enough for 500 of them. That wasn't the plan. But we're okay. Alright, so there's the hatchery. We'll make it a little smaller. That doesn't impact anything as far as its usefulness, only its footprint. Now let's see if we can make the, where is it? Here it is. Electronics 237, let's put it in there. Perfect. Almost done. That thing's pretty cool looking. Let's do this real quick here. Oh, that sucks. I'm taking all the fur. You can get your eggs back. Fires are going out, and that's fine, because we're going to be making gunpowder. This is powered. It's active, okay. And let's give you all your fertilizer back. Good. So, what I'm doing here is I'm automating a process that normally would be fairly labor intensive, right? I got these ceratosaurs on me here. Now, I'm going to put them in here. This is the Prosperer. This works, it says only with creatures that lay eggs. I wonder, though, if that's changed. Let's just try something out of curiosity real quick. We are not holding eggs. Let's prepare them for breeding. Yeah, it doesn't work. Okay. So it's got to be egg layers. So we're going to put the ceratosaurs in here. And boom, dropping eggs, prepare for breeding, start breeding. And there we go. So what these guys are going to do is drop eggs. This guy's going to pick them up. He's going to claim the dinos. Actually, not claim the dinos. He's going to auto hatch. When he picks up the eggs. Now, there's something else that B Plus has that will allow me to raise them fully, I believe. I'm going to go in here real quick. Just try and spot it here. The hatchery's level 30. And that thing's fantastic. Can't beat it. So none of those. There's the Prosperer, level 50. That's the other thing we just put up. Wow, there's a lot of stuff here. I never picked up. There's 135. Okay. I'm thinking here, it's so... Ooh, maybe, maybe it needs to go into here. That could be the thing, right? So... I'll need some more, those balls in there, which is fine. We can do this. Craft... Nope. We go to crafting. And let's say we want to do 200 of these. Pull what I need. Do it up. Throw it in there. So what's going to happen now is this is going to be a completely automated task that's going to have these guys breed. They're going to drop eggs. This guy's going to pick up the eggs. He's going to watch those eggs until they hatch. He's going to hatch them. This thing's going to pick them up. And they're going to grow up in here. It's kind of neat. And when they're all grown up, this is what happens. Let the grinding begin. You see it says baby, but these are all grown up. Only do a couple right now. And, oh, that's Cleaver. We don't want to get rid of him. This guy? No problem. Alright. So there we go. That's going to allow them to pick up 210 more of these things. In the meantime, I got all that. Send everything to storage. The rest of this is going to go into my fridge or whatever it is right now. It's not a fridge yet, but we're getting there. So, cool. Alright. Just kind of talking things through, thinking things through. All that fun stuff. Next up. And this one I couldn't wait for. It's in here, right? Substrate. Where do I make that? Chemistry bench. So I don't have a chemistry bench yet. Crafting. There we go. Chemistry bench. Can I make it? I need 250 cementing paste. Well, let's try and make that real quick. And we're going to make some narcotics too. All right. Yeah, all this is going to be huge. I'm telling you. All right. I did have canteen here, right? Yeah. Some weird stuff in there. And there's another hatchery. Okay. I forgot I built one. I could probably still use it without a problem, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'll throw this in here. This is great. We'll have plenty of that to go. Alright. Oh, and then let's see. Visual. Yeah, we have a whole new set of items, right? Engrams. Do I not have the ability to make... Oh, there it is. VS. Let's look at VS. Smoker... Test Smithy. So I don't know if I'm going to keep this stuff or not. We're going to find out. It's really cool how some of this stuff works. We'll do one experimental one right now just for fun. So the shed holds fiber, metal, stone, thatch, and wood. Okay. They're not cheap to make. This is cheap to make. A large basket. Okay, let's try that. You have a whole VS. There it is. Good. Check here. There we go. Oh, that's the crane. Oh, wow. All right, what was I gonna make? None of those. The basket, right? Yeah. Let's do that. Only want one. And when I go to put it down, oh, it'll sit on top of stuff like that. That's cool. And what do? I add... settings, wireless range. So black pearls. Why is that for black pearls? So it's got 14 black pearls in it now. I wonder if it's something when I set it down. Let's pick it up. Yep, it sure is. Look at that. Why are you not picking up? Okay. Whoops, almost had a tragedy there. Alright, so let's try something then. This has citronelle. Long grass. No. Rock carrot. And savory. Now we can build tables and all that and set the stuff on it. But I want to see how this works. Oh, that's kind of sick. That's kind of sick. Look at how neat that looks. Okay. A visual storage is cool. I don't know how long we'll... I don't know if we're going to keep it or not, but for now, it's pretty neat. I like it. It's definitely worth checking out. Have to see some of the other stuff in there and I guess figure it all out. Oh, man. Okay. What we're working on, structures, crafting, and the chemistry bench. Cementing paste and spark powder. So, there it is. With the B+ version. Slap that in there. Absorbent substrate. Oh man. So yeah, it's 8, huh? Ugh. Alright, or it made 6. Okay. Now if I want to make the armor here, the miscellaneous B+ gas masks. Now I got 3 B+ gas masks. Sick. This we can put back in here. And this we can put in with our tools, I think. Bye. Okay. So yeah, the visual thing I'm not too sure about. It's something that I'm definitely going to toy around with. Fishy was talking about it. I mean, I love this look here. It's so cool. I mean, on the ground like that, it sucks. But this is just, you know, we haven't finished this yet. This opens up so much potential for this that it's not even funny, right? And if I go here to, what is it, VS? Yeah. Meat rack. I mean, look at that. Glass jar. We could put our kibble in a glass jar. Pantries. What can it go in there? That's so cool. There's so much neat stuff here. Allows resource unloading for dinos, saddles, carts, and rafts. Wow. Barrels. I mean, yeah. This is really sweet. We are, hide, pelt. You kidding me? We got to make one of those. And if we get the hang of this, it'll make everything look so much cooler when it's done, right? So this doesn't require any preservation. So we can stick that inside here. And then can we go wireless to it? That's what I want to know. Oh, you know what? I wonder if this will work on it. Oh, it does. That's fantastic. Okay. Alright, so it is set for hide. I didn't notice. I got to remember to do that when we're setting it up. So if I go in here, I can pull the hide. I don't know if there's settings for it, like how much you can carry or whatever. We'll just fart around with it a little bit and figure it out as we go. Yeah, there's hide. Oh, we got 20 grand in it. Wow. And there it is, just a whole bunch of hide rolled up on there. It took all of it, 20,000. 19,998, was that what we had before? I guess, okay. Yeah, 19,998 out of 25,000, okay. Damn, that's cool. What other neat ones do we have in here? I'm sorry, man. We're just farting around right now. This is a neat new mod. Definitely something we're going to play around with in the future. Where can I put... Dude. Okay. Don't have a table in here. Where's my little converter table? Oh, I got that in here, right? Yeah. Rare flowers. Not preserving, it says. Why not? Oh, because it's not inside of the thing. All right. We're going to have to go here. And we'll pull some rare flowers. I'll just pull all of them for now. I mean, we're going to be making more. It doesn't matter, but... Oh, that's awesome. It's really awesome. Now, it does have a limit, it looks like, of 2,500. This has a limit of 25,000. Not really sure what this other one has. Not preserving. 1,000. So, not a lot. Visuals 50, 100%, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I guess it does visual effects. And like if it's snowing, it'll snow on top of it, which is kind of neat, or whatever. It's kind of cool. How you doing, buddy? Hey, you're empty. And everything here is going good. We have to build one of those preserving things, and put the stuff in there, and then it will actually preserve it, if I'm not mistaken, right? So let's try that out, and then I think we'll be done with the initial fooling around with this. I do want to integrate it into my game. Large pantry. Can I make one? More cementing paste, man. Well, we're ready to go on a cementing paste run, so... let's get that, pull it. Oh wow, we are making 1,000, okay. I didn't think we could make that much. But this thing's going to be sick when it's all working. I mean, really cool. What do we got? I think it needed 50, right? I'll get to 100. Just in case. And I like the fact that it's got the crane. So the crane's going to operate much like this stick does, where it just distributes everything. Now, I don't see anything for weapons and all that, so we'll still be using the B+ for that sort of stuff, which is cool. That should be enough. Alright, we're in here. Visual storage, large pantry. And we only want one. Go. So how large is it? Pretty good size. Adobe, stone, and wood. Okay. Look at that. So, I mean, in actuality, we could build that ourselves. But, let's pick these things up real quick. Is there nothing in them? Oh, I bet you he got it. Nope. Okay. Still letting us withdraw. So we probably want to put a shelf in there to hold that stuff, or a little table. We'll do the same thing with the rare flowers that we have. At least we can preserve them. I think it runs off of electricity, it said. Pick that up. Okay. Yeah, visual storage. Okay, back in here. Shelves, stand, and racks. So, baskets. So we can make one of those. Drop box. Oh, that's kind of neat. Should I make two of these? Yeah, let's make a second one. Alright, we'll see how it works. This might not be getting power. You off? No. Alright, so you're not quite getting the power here. We'll pick you up. It kind of fits in this corner here, right? Let's get rid of the gun. It's a little awkward placing it. If we disable snapping, put it just like that. And these we can enable snapping. So 3 basket stand, a 4 basket stand. A ceiling rack, I don't know what that does. A floor shelf. So I'm assuming it's powered now. All right. Ha. Oh, that's friggin' awesome. So we could do that. That, and that. And it begins. And it's all being preserved. It's sick. Absolutely sick. Looks like you can stack these things too, maybe. For now, let's shut this off. I don't know how we're doing. But we're going to stop the breeding process for now. You've got a lot of eggs in there, and here we've got a plethora of these guys. So, wow. Okay. Yeah, we're kind of done for now, I think. Go ahead and shut this off. As always, Captain Beefy with the Game Vault. If you haven't done so, please leave a like on this video down below. Let me know what you think of this visual storage thing. Is this something that you're digging like I am? Because I think it's going to be really nice when I get it all under control. For now, it's kind of like hodgepodge and all that. This whole base really needs some work. I think before we play, or before we do another episode, we're going to do some serious building on this and see if we can't start to get things organized a little bit better, because we're definitely going to need it. But like, oh man, I'll make a room for the meat racks and all that. It's going to be absolutely sick, and there's probably adjustments we can make too. I have to look into that and see. I'll go into admin mode. So if I can make these things hold larger amounts of stuff, well, that means I have less I have to worry about. All right, we're wrapping it up as always. I'll see you next time. Until then, peace.